Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Okay, what I'm going to tell you now is something that's very, very important. I don't care if you agree with me or not, but you need to think on it and you need to act on it now. You need to start acting like a man, if you're a man, and to do that, whenever you talk to other men, you do it on a man-to-man level. You can get things done when you talk man-to-man. It doesn't necessarily have to be one-on-one. I've done it with, I've had bandits, police, military, they come around me, and I have to get them to the point where we can talk man-to-man, even though it's just me against all of them, man-to-man. You have to get it to that point if you're going to get anything done. And it is an art. And I'm saying you need to start now, doing it now. You don't treat someone like a doorman. I mean, just ignore them and go by. No, you don't. When you see this, whoever it is, you look them in the eye and you talk to them as in man to man. Okay, the reason is when you're talking to somebody man to man, they are making decisions. Let me see. They are not doing what they're told. You're getting them, you're putting them in a position where they have to use their morals. And in other words, they have to think and they have to stand behind what they say. Now, if you let them talk to you like a robot, and this is the main reason that I've got things against police, you know, I mean, they talk like a recording, you know, they won't go man to man. And the reason they won't go man to man is, I hate to say it, but nowadays they have to sell their soul to be in law enforcement. They have to do what they're told, and then so they can't think. They can't go on, like I say, a man-to-man type level because they're not men. They're robots. They're doing as they're told. If you ever been mugged, it's the same thing. They come out there, they stick the gun. Okay, give me your watch. You know, give me your wallet. Give me, you know what I mean. They're not going to a face-to-face, man-to-man level. They're working as a robot. I mean, it's a script that they're repeating. They're not using any thought process in this. Like I say, criminals, policemen, they use the same tactics like that. If you can get them, if you can get anybody, any man when you're talking to them, and you can get them on the man-to-man level, then they will be talking to you at the level of, like I say, how would I say? It's their beliefs. Their man, it comes right back to morals. I mean, they talk about, they will talk to you as they believe. Their sincere thoughts. And that's why a lot of times on policemen, you know, when you talk to them man to man, it's not like they're stopping you. You know the policeman next door or something like that. You know, they'll tell you, well, you know, I've got to enforce laws that I don't believe in. That's called selling your soul. How often do you, in your everyday life, how often do you do things and you want others to do things that you don't believe is right? How often you do that? You don't. I know you don't. If you're watching my videos, I know you don't. You're one of the 3%, and you have morals. You have some kind of judgment on what's right and wrong. And you can't do something that you know is wrong. Police do it, and criminals do it. That's my job. What kind of shit-ass excuse is that? That's why you have to get people to a man-on-man type situation. Even when I'm traveling and somebody I'll never see, I'll stop and I'll ask them for directions and stuff. It's just, I don't just, hey, where's so-and-so? You know, I don't do that. Good afternoon. And with a big old smile, and then, what is it? I just made them go into a man-to-man type situation. And then, you know, I say, well, I'm just traveling. I'm on my way to so-and-so, and I was just wondering, do you know a good way to get there? Okay, see, I just made them go into a personal man-to-man kind of thing. In other words, he's not going to send me down no dead-end street where I can get mugged. That's why I'm doing it like that. And so in other words, you have to get in the habit of talking to them man on man, not just the bus driver. If you're taking a bus or subway, you know, you just treat people like crap. No, you don't. You get in a habit of treating each man you come to as a man, an individual man. And even when there's a group of them, that's why I say I'm not intimidated by, you know, a group of whatever. You know, it doesn't make any difference. I don't care if they're, like I say, they're criminals or they're police or military, you know, gang members. I'm not intimidated by it. I go walk up to them and start talking to them face to face, like a man to man. I put them in that situation. I make them respond to me as a man. That's what you need to do. Remember that. This is what you need to do now. You need to start getting in a habit of doing it now. And then it'll become easier and easier as you get going. Okay. Once you get in a habit of treating men like men, it becomes real easy to treat a woman like a lady. You already know I don't believe in this equal rights crap. So I do treat a man like a man, and I do treat a woman like a lady. I treat her like a lady. I treat her like a lady, and when I treat her like a lady, I expect her to act like a lady. Now I understand I'm a little different than most. And, but when you come talk to me, I want you to talk to me, man to man. I may, and now I'm older and things are the way they are, I probably am, I probably do have more authority than you. But that doesn't mean that you treat me like I'm above of some way or another. I'm not. But right back to the man to man. If you want to get stuff done from me, treat me as an equal. Now, it's the same thing. I say I've owned businesses. I did the same thing with my employees. I don't care if they're a young 16-year-old kid washing dishes. I don't care. When he comes talk to me, he talks to me man to man. This is it. State what it is that you have to say as an equal, and then we can work our way through it, whatever the problem is. And I do the same thing. I say, you hear me talk about no one's got the authority over me. And I know I catch hell. People say, well, you can't have an attitude like, no. This is what I mean by having that attitude. No one has got the authority over me. I'm going to talk to you man to man. And if you don't have the balls to talk to me back as a man, you got to go into your robot mode. Well, then I say, I've lost all respect in you as a man. That's why it's important to start to make, when you talk to somebody, make him come back to you as an equal. He's not superior than you. And that's what the police have a problem with. And like I say, he's not underneath you. When you treat somebody that is underneath you as an equal, as a man, remember I talked about a boy becoming a man. This is how the boy learns to become a man. You treat him like a man, and you will get more out of the boy. And the boy will become a man. But you have to treat him like a man. That same thing applies to every male you come up against. Treat him like a man. Expect him to act like a man. So, remember, get people to the level where you are equal with them. And the way to do that is man to man, face to face. Don't be intimidated who they are, what they are. Like I say, I do the same tactics to the bum on the street, to multimillionaires that I'm sitting down going to eat dinner with. It doesn't make no difference at all who it is. I put them on a man-to-man level. Do it. That's the best piece of advice you will ever get in your whole life. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.